VLApprox match. VLApprox match here, select the column number G and H, Control Shift down arrow, delete it. And I will explain you what is the requirement here and how we are going to work on this. We have list of some students name here in the column A. In the B, C, D, E, F, we have marks for those students in different subjects like math, science, English, EVS, Hindi. And then our requirement is that we should get the total marks for all the subjects for this particular student. And then basis the total marks, we should be able to create the grade for the student. Now, what is the criteria to do this? The criteria is mentioned in this small table here. It is given that if a student is scoring between 0 to 200 marks, he should get an E grade. Scoring between 200 and 300, it should get B grade. 300 to 400, C grade. 450 marks ranging between 400 and 450 should fetch him a B grade. And if he has scored more than 500 marks, more than 450 marks and less than 500, should get a A grade, right? Less than equal to 500 and more than equal to 450, he should be able to get get a grade of A. Now, once we have got the criteria, our job is to get the total marks for the student, and then we should be able to determine the grade for all the students. Now, this is a list of around 100 students. This list can be of 100, 1000, 10,000, whatever. Excel has a row capacity of 1 million, right? And if you try to do it one by one or manually, you understand that this is going to take a lot of time, and at the same time we'll commit a lot of mistakes when we are doing it manually. But when we are using Excel tools, VLOOKUP is a very interesting tool, and if you know this tool, you'll be able to do it in few seconds. Now let us see how we can apply this tool first. First of all, our requirement is to get the total. So for the total, we know that the shortcut is Alt equal to. I have been telling this since beginning, Alt equal to, the most important function here. And when you write Alt equal to, I'll just increase the size from here. Home tab, I increase the size. So you can see Alt equal to is the total to get the total for all the students. I keep my cursor here, press Alt equal to and say enter. And as I press, I get the total marks for all the students. Irrespective of how many students are there in the list, it will be done in few seconds. Now, the next thing is to get the grades. Now, let's think that if it was manually, how would we have done it? We would have first looked at the Aditya's total marks. When we look at the total marks, it is 222. After we get this total marks, we'll go to this table and we'll try to figure out where this 222 will fall. So the first category is 0 to 200, and here he gets an E grade. But the student is not falling in this category. We go and check the next one, 200 to 300. 222 is falling in this, so he should get a D grade. So this is how we are doing it. We are looking at the marks, total marks of a student. We go there, try to figure out in which category it is falling, and then go to the column number 3. Column number 1 is having range, second is having percentages, third is having grades. So the third one will go and will fetch the grade from there. Now we will apply the VLOOKUP function, and by using the VLOOKUP function, we'll see that this can be done in few seconds. We'll say equal to VL tab. We apply the VLOOKUP function. Now we'll open the argument box, function arguments. Here the first thing which Excel is asking is lookup value. So in this case, the grades will be determined according to the total numbers. So we'll select the total marks for Aditya. Then it is asking where is your table array. Now we have to understand that these marks 222, Excel is going to search and get the corresponding grade from this table. So we will select this table and we will freeze this table. We will freeze this table. Column index number of this table from which it has to fetch the grades is 3. First column is range, second percentage, third is grades. So we'll type 3 there. In range lookup, we are going to type 1, not 0. Now don't worry about right now about y1. I will sort the y very soon. You'll get answer to y and when we are putting 1 and 0. I'll just say OK here, and you'll see that all the grades have been applied. First student Aditya scored 222 marks and getting a D grade, pretty good. 205 again D grade. 333 between 300 and 400 C grade. So we see that VLOOKUP function has extracted the correct grades.